Hey, you guys, so I wanted to reach out to you about just kind of touch base and see how everything's going. I wanted to let everybody know I'm going to be in Ada this Wednesday. Shoot me a text if you want to meet up with me. Some of you have already got appointments with, and I've been communicating with you via email, but I wanted to make sure everybody knew I'm in Ada this week. Um, Also, I wanted to remind everybody to use their Google Classroom, because I'm going to share my screen here real quick, because when I see you at our visits, I'm going to be essentially quizzing you on some things. Like, for example, let's go ahead and look at the second grade class. So here we have ELA month 2. Well, let's just click on month 1. So these are all of the expectations for IXL, your PACE and your curriculum, your reading eggs, your Spectrum workbooks. So be sure and bring your workbooks to our meetings because I need to grade those. But the IXL skills are basically 4 skills a week. So at this point, you should have 32 skills at the very least. But there's also these sight words here. And this is actually not a lot of sight words for an entire month. And I did that because on the Spectrum worksheets, you have spelling words. And so depending on the person or the age level, we will be doing spelling tests. So I just kind of wanted to remind you guys about that. Also, I wanted to show you something that you probably already know about, but just in case, there is the Markle Classroom. I've had this since last year, and it basically has benchmark deadlines for the testing dates. It has the number for tech support. It has the pacing guide here at the bottom, which for all of you guys, the column that will be relevant is right here, this column here, because basically this is the column for all non-state testers. But also I wanted to show you this other very amazingly useful tool. If you click on this, just click the yellow where it says Lexile text. You can enter your child's Lexile range, which is in the graph that I sent you. That shows the actual Lexile, the one for their map testing. Okay, so let's just give this a second to load. Come on. Okay, so if I say find a book, I can actually enter a Lexile range, oops, which is very important, because if your child's not reading on his or her Lexile range, then they're basically not going to enjoy reading, because they're going to get a book that they're just not ready for. So here, when you go to the library and you want a book to read and you want to make sure that your child is reading on the level that they need to be reading on, this is one way to do it. You put in that Lexile range, and then it'll show you a list of recommended books. Like this has 13,000 books here. And I believe you can actually, make a little adjustments here. So that's actually really helpful, because everybody should, every student should be reading 30 minutes a day, whether it's, your parents or us parents, because I'm talking to us parents right now, are reading to our child, or if they happen to be a first or second grader that can actually read. This is the way to do it. So also I wanted to tell you that let's go back to the Markle Classroom. If your child wants to participate in AR, and they take an AR test, they can earn extra credit. And that is, last year I required all my students to do AR. I think it was from like first grade up until 8th grade. But this year I have a lot of expectations with Epic Live and with IXL practice that I am not requiring AR, but if you want to earn extra credit, that is a way to do it. So anyway, let me know if you guys need any help or if you have any questions. Also, please let me know if you have not received your Spectrum workbooks yet. I know some of you have just gotten them, but just in case you haven't gotten them at all, please shoot me a text or an email and let me know. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.